Well, folks, apparently the higher-ups at Fox News, including Rupert Murdoch himself, have officially moved on from supporting Ron DeSantis for president, and they're now trying to find someone, anyone else, to fill those shoes of the man that was supposed to save the Republican Party from Donald Trump. It clearly ain't DeSantis, and of course, as we've talked about, the Murdochs were pretty much all in on Ron DeSantis. They thought he was the guy. And earlier this year, before he actually announced he was running for president, looked like he might be the guy. But then he started traveling the country. People saw how weird, awkward, and stupid he is, and they said, nope, not going to happen at all. We're done with him. And Rupert Murdoch is apparently one of those people. And Rupert Murdoch is now pushing for Virginia Governor Republican Glenn Youngkin to jump into the Republican race, save the GOP, and dethrone Donald Trump. And like a good little foot soldier this week, Fox News host Steve Doocy, who had been pushing DeSantis pretty hard, decided that he, because his boss was, is now going all in for Glenn Youngkin. Here is what Steve Doocy said about Youngkin this week. A lot of people like what he's doing out there. You look at a Republican governor in a purple state for the most part, and you're thinking, I wonder if that guy could possibly run for president. The reason they were even talking about this to begin with, other than obviously their boss wants Youngkin, so they got to go and do their little marching orders, it's because a poll came out earlier in the week saying that Glenn Youngkin's poll numbers reached an all-time high. Like, he is more popular than ever in his state of Virginia. And Doocy pointed out Virginia is a purple state. Virginia voted for Obama in 2008. But that was the first time the state had gone for a Democrat since 1964. So, you know, a long stretch of only voting for Republicans. But starting in 2008, the state went blue in presidential races and has been blue in every presidential race since then. So he's right, it is purple. But let's get back to those poll numbers, right? Glenn Youngkin, headlines like highest approval rating he's ever had, historic for him. So you would think that the poll numbers, especially if Steve Doocy's out there like this dude should run for president, you would think the poll numbers would be through the roof, right? No. 57% approval rating. 57%. Little more than half. I mean, it's better than being underwater, but let's face it, a 57% approval rating is nothing to write home about. 57% is still a failing grade. I mean, come on, Steve, you know that. Youngkin, by the way, also has a 32% disapproval rating in his state. But when he got elected, he was at 55% approval, and now he's made it all the way up to 57. So clearly he is hugely popular, and popularity in your home state 100% translate to being popular around the country, right? Really? Y'all gonna fall back into that trap, Fox News? Because isn't that the exact same thing that happened with Ron DeSantis? He literally had the exact same approval rating as Youngkin here in his state of Florida. And then he's like, I can take that popularity and go out there in the rest of the country. And oh my God, why is everybody yelling at me all the time now? You're literally swapping out one failed Republican governor for another. I mean, the numbers are identical. The praise is identical. You guys are so desperate for a hero, desperate for anybody not named Trump, that you're going to keep falling into this same trap. I think you're going to keep stepping on the same rake over and over again, and you're never going to learn your lesson. And I love every second of it. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.